out about the multi-gym program through my Earn Center contact, whose name was Miss Cheatham. She referred me to you guys because she thought it would be a positive program that would allow me a little bit of flexibility, but would also allow me to gain some skills while I was currently unemployed with my children.
The welfare office helped pay for me to go to school. So a part of that included me being a part of this program. And while in that program, I not only went to school, but I was a peer engagement specialist for other incoming students who were also a part of that program.
In the multi-gym program, I was just hoping to acquire some more skills to go with what I already had. I feel like you can never stop learning, and I just wanted to acquire something to help me in order to succeed in the future.
I wanted to learn some new skills and techniques that I hadn't already been privy to because I've never taken a customer service class. I've just only been in a customer service field. So it opened up doors to some information that I wasn't aware of.
I guess my biggest goal was just basically to obtain new skills or to kind of tune up whatever skills that I had already. Every time that we went through a different segment in the lesson or in the curriculum, a real life scenario was applied. So it was like, if you were the manager in this situation, what would you do? Or if you had a customer that did this, what would the outcome be? Or how could you handle this different? Or did they handle this the right way? How could you change it?
It also taught me how to communicate better. It really gave me an opportunity to hands-on be able to, like through our questions where we would do the scenarios. We had certain scenarios. We were able to kind of figure things out.
They were real scenarios that really exist, that really made you think about, what if I did have this really irate customer? Like, would I be able to hold my chill? Like, would I be able to kind of like breathe through it, critically think, have patience, use those listening skills? And it made me more mindful of being aware of to do that, futuristically. And have I been doing that to my best ability thus far?
I received support from every single staff member that was assigned to me. From the tutor, she was very great in communicating effectively with me as well as my children. She listened to them intently in regards to what their needs were in regard to both school as well as their extracurricular activities, and provided a service. So she sent us some wonderful books.
They said, we're here to be, tutors, but let's not call it tutors. Let's call it support persons. We're here to help you with whatever it is that you want to achieve. They kept them motivated. They helped them, with accountability, which took that off of my plate. That was like, a couple times a week that I didn't have to say, did you do your homework? Are you on task? Because they had somebody else to do it.
Because I know that I'm greater than just being somebody's assistant. So I was just really happy to know everybody. And I feel like everybody did a great job in their position, and it really made me as well as my children feel welcome, important, and cared for. The impactful part was, just being in a program in itself, because I've never been in a program that had this type of holistic approach where they catered to not only the student, but the student's family. They took into account, that we need a break. So those Friday family times, the food deliveries, taking some slack off of me as a parent, having to figure out, how I'm going to go to class, how I'm going to help my children with their homework, how I'm going to feed them, how I'm going to go to work during the day. So it was just all around support system.
Meeting other people that are experiencing the same thing that you are, and being able to interact with them and talk to them about what we're all experiencing as a unit, and just, kind of going through it together, like not feeling alone in that process. And we just had a really awesome group. Luckily, we all got together really well and we clicked really well. We still remain in contact. So that was the goal for me, is, also being able to network and build relationships.
My favorite part of the experience was getting to know you guys. I have to say, it was getting to know you guys. The teachers that work with my kids, they were wonderful. They loved it. Of course, the meals were excellent. They're helpful to a mom like myself who has 4 children. It was very, very helpful on Fridays to have that. That was so helpful.
I really enjoyed the activities that came along with them. Like, we really looked forward as a family to what the theme was for the week and what we were going to be doing. I mean, we did things as a family in general, but like kind of having that family assignment, like this is what you have to do. And you have to take a picture to prove that you did it, was like really cool. It definitely brought my family and I a lot closer and gave us something to look forward to.
I'm working on building my wealth so that hopefully in the future I can open up my own program, because I want to teach my community financial literacy, where I could prepare people to become self-sufficient, financially literate, become homeowners because of the places where I work and the programs that I've been in. I want to do that for other people because I really do enjoy helping others.
My plans for the future are to stay in this banking role, and I want to elevate. I want to eventually become a manager, and maybe if not higher than whatever a manager, higher than a manager. But I'm really liking the role. I love doing customer service, love talking to people. So I think it's just a great start.
I am in the process of starting a natural skincare line, and I definitely wanted to have a heads up on what the inside perspective was. Like, I know that I'm going to be dealing with manufacturers, but I don't want to go in just as a person that's asking for help. I want to be able to like know the industry, know the insides and outs, so that I can tell them, no, that's not how that works. No, you're not going to charge me that. I know typically it should work like this. I'm hoping that it will help me, in negotiating partnerships and rates and different things like that for that part of my business.
I recommend the multi-gem program definitely to families who need support, because for somebody like me, it really gave me a chance to channel my energy into something positive. I was going through a lot at the time, and I was able to briefly focus on something different, something positive, and at the same time, you're able to gain a skill that can help you for the rest of your life. So I would definitely guarantee it.
Because you get support, because you're learning something new. And because it's an opportunity, and I'm not one to pass up opportunities, and I like to share those opportunities with the general public.
And I was just very proud of myself. My children were proud of me. I'm still getting congratulations everywhere I go from people who were happy, and also inquiries from people who are interested in it. And then not only that, people have come to me and say, Kalisha, you went back to school again. You just motivated me. Now I want to go back to school again. I want to go and do this. So I'm happy that I could encourage others to not be afraid to do those things and to want to be better for whatever they're working towards.